Hello, chat. Bear with me. I just got to sort out. That's better. I was trying to sort out the sound. I don't know why I flicked the stick like that for. I just have no idea why I just did that. Um. Right. Okey-doke. Okay, that's really weird. It's saying that I'm not live, but yeah, it's saying that I am live. Okay. Am I live or am I not? Twitch, come on. Thank you, Guitar Freak. I'm guessing I am live then. It's telling me that I'm not live, apparently, but alright. Alright, let me just. We were having issues with the reloading just a minute ago, and I want to make sure. Yeah, see, the safety's working. So why is the. Because it was firing with the safety off just a minute ago, and now it's not. Interesting. Alright. Okay. That is really weird. And I mean really weird. Like, okay. Alright. How is everyone? Ah, oh, come on, I've nearly mastered that as well. Right. Go, hang on, chat. My eye's playing up now. Hang on. Always decides to play up now, doesn't it? Alright, here we go. Let's just take this. I had to repair the whole bloody thing for someone. Because I ended up breaking it. It's a good thing they didn't break it, or they didn't drop it when it was flipping loaded, I'll tell you that. Because that's what they told me. They said that, oh, I dropped it, and it broke. So I was just like, well, it's a good thing you didn't drop it when it's when it was live then. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have been playing this, to be honest with you. I couldn't help it. So that's why I was sort of like all ready and waiting. So. It is Mango, yes. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome in today. Right, I just want to have a look at. Right, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 3, so I need another 2 more levels. And then I've unlocked it. What ones have I mastered? So I've mastered the PM, the Glock, the Arisaka Mag 10, and the STG 44. Right, okay, so I'm hoping we're going to get some more. Have I not? Oh, I haven't mastered the Colt M1911. Okay, I could have sworn I did. Well, I never. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh. Aha! Right. That's worked out in my favour then, because I am going to repair that. Well, if they've got another one, then I'm going to repair that one. Ow. I gotta say, I would love to stay, but I have work to do. I hope you have a lovely birthday. Thank you, Mango. Appreciate that. I hope your work goes well for you. I did that work? Did what work? Did what work, Guitar Freak? Glock. I see you got Desert Eagles. Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Hello, Charlie. Welcome in. Hey, hope your day is good. Your sub? Hang on. I've had nothing come up yet. Hang on, let me just double check. Uh, Let me have a look. It hasn't come through yet, Guitar Freak, but I'll keep an eye out because it does. It may take a little bit. It may take a couple of minutes. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's what. Yeah, it's done it now. I appreciate that, Guitar Freak. Thank you. By you doing that as well, Guitar Freak, you won't get any ads or anything. So depending on how long you've done that for, like I appreciate that, Guitar Freak. Thank you. Uh, okay, I'm gonna. Okay, we'll do. I think how. Oh, STG, STG. I see. I have mastered that, but that's fine because that is going to give us. Yeah, they want that repaired, and they're going to give us $315 for it. So I'm going to do that. My STG 44 got the character, but I've been dreaming of giving it an exotic overhaul. Picture this: an STG 44 that stands out of the crowd, turning heads at the range. Let's give this redwood stock. Oh yes, 6 months max it could be. Yeah. Oh well, there you go then. Oh crap, where did that go? Oh, I've clicked off of it. That's why. Okay, we'll have the. It doesn't want to slide. The gun was used as a movie prop. No one was shooting it. They didn't even load blanks into it. Everything was CGI, but it seems to. Okay, I'm curious now. What have they done to that then? I am going to do that as well. Oh, and I can't help it. I got to. I love those weapons as well, especially in World War. Oh no, wrong one. Right. It may seem quiet, chat, but that's because I've got the music off, so you will be able to hear things in a bit. All right. Again, thank you, Guitar Freak, for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Uh, Sorry, bear with me. I just got another message on it. Oh, right. Now then, shall we start off? Let's start off with a Desert Eagle. Let's get this one out of the way because I'm curious about this one. And I wonder why it wasn't doing anything. Oh, God. Alright, okay. Right, take that out. Take that out. I'm going to take the top bit off. This does feel weird with the, without the... Right, let's do that. Oh, crap. There we go. Thank you, Han. Welcome in. I see you voted for this, which I was actually quite surprised, to be honest with you. I was actually surprised that this won, to be honest. Thank you. Nope. Can I get that? Yes, I can. Just a shame. I don't think. Well, I don't think we'll be seeing Sarah today, so because I think she's working today as well. Do 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 do. Right. So let's get that off. There we go. Hip hip hooray! Thank you, Han. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it was missing the grip. So yeah, it was missing both left and right grips. Yeah, the firing pin's dirty. Let me look how much is dirty on this weapon. I wonder why. I mean, I know they were using it as a prop. I got confused then for a minute. I was thinking, hang on a minute, where am I going? Alright. Alright, let's clean the actual spring, shall we? There we go. How is everyone today? What's everyone been up to? I am gonna... Oh, hang on. Alright, let's do that. Some of these are actually quite easy to clean. I'm good. Are you having a good birthday so far? I am actually, yeah. To be honest with you, Han, it's just been a nice and relaxing day, to be honest. It's not, you know, I haven't been able to, I haven't been able to, I haven't really been doing much, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't really do a lot on my birthdays anymore, so that's why I normally, if I can, as like today, it's worked out that it's on a streaming day anyway. So, but yeah, I normally just stream, so I normally spend my, technically I'll spend my birthday with you lot. So, yeah, and then obviously my family and that outside of the streams, but yeah, I won't be seeing them until later on. So, right, that is all clean. So what we got to do now? I mean, this one's a pretty straightforward one, so we're not having to use anything. And it only wants us to get two things, which I actually like this, because once you go to the shop, it's got all the components here. I hope you brought yourself a birthday present. Well, I'm going to look into it, Han, because there's a PS5 game that I've been eyeing up, but the only downfall is the standard version is 70 quid, and the deluxe edition it's got 10 hours left, but it's got 23% off, so it's £61. So it's actually cheaper than the standard one. So I'm gonna wait until I see the family and that later on, and then I'm gonna go from there. Yeah, so but yeah, hopefully, but I have got from me parents. I have actually got a book that I wanted. I've been after that for actually quite a long time. Um, and it's the believe it or not, it's I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Guitar Freak, you will have. It's actually the Monkey King Journey to the West, and it's the hardback version. So yeah, I'll reading that. It's the game is the Ghost of Yotai. So, which is the sort of like the I can't remember if it's the prequel or the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I think it's actually the sequel because it's set after it, if I remember rightly. Haven't heard of it. No, it's think of it like Assassin's Creed. It's a bit like that, but it's got its own, sort of. Well, I mean, the gameplay for it is good. Um, but I haven't seen any of the gameplay footage for the this one yet because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So, but yeah, so hopefully I'll be looking at getting that. But yeah, so all of these, you've got like your components on all of this side, and then underneath you've got your gun types. So where I've got a Desert Eagle, all I've got to do is just flick onto the pistols, and then I like this feature. You just click on the component, and then it takes you there, and then you just got to find the right one. So we haven't got a Colt, we haven't got. I can never pronounce that. Um, but we have got a Desert Eagle, so I can, and it just wants a grip left, so I do that, and then I click on that one, and it's got a grip right for the Desert Eagle, and that's it, done. And then with this as well, oh, I didn't get any discount on it. With certain ones, you do actually get discount. So what I mean, when you go onto here, your skills, if anyone does play this or get this, um, my opinion is get the discount first because you get 5%, then you get 10%, and you get 15% off buying attachments and patterns and so on and so forth with like with the weapons, but it can act with this as well. So when you're ordering stuff, like what I did there. So, but anyway, right, let's go back and grab that. Then we're going to put the actual Desert Eagle together. But we have got to put the left and right grips down. Right, and then we have got to use some gun oil on certain components. There we go. Along there. And then along there. Alright, and then we got to do it on the... Oh, okay, once... Oh yeah, I've thought, yeah, on the trigger as well. Yeah, if you look it up, Han, and see, see what you think. So, because well, I mean, I loved the first, like, the Ghost of Tsushima, so I played that non-stop. So I must have completed it like 4 times. So the story line to it is brilliant. So, right, okay, so what I like about this as well is that even though it does, if you're not really up to grips with like your weapon knowledge or your firearm knowledge, this will actually help you because it does come up in the like top left-hand corner. So, for example, that is a regular barrel. Then you got the frame, then you got the grip right, so on and so forth. So, but I just like reading what it says. So when it says there, like, in barrel chamber in 44 Magnum, like that's what I like to, that's what I like to read. So if you ever see me stop for a couple of seconds, it's because I'm reading that. So, but if you are up to, knowledge with like your firearms and that, then yeah, this will definitely be the game for anyone that just wants to chill. So there is normally music, but I've had to turn the music off because of obviously copyright and whatnot. I don't know if it is copyright or not, but I don't want to take that risk. Love a good simulator game. Yes. Hello, Bethany. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, this is just like with this game, it's just a chilled game. You haven't got to worry about anything. It actually helps you throughout if you're not too sure about what to do next. There's a lot to do this. It isn't just or just building like what I'm doing now. There's a lot more to it. So I mean, I'll show you because it will be with like the other guns. You can have up to 4 contracts at once as well. You don't have to choose just one. I did start off with just having 1 contract because I was getting used to it, and and then gradually I was able to think, right, well, I might as well just go in and grab all the contracts that I can. So, and then, right, we're going to take it over to here, because then we can, booyah, right, and then it actually wants us, oh, hang on, let me take the magazine out first and then clip it back in. Right, it actually wants you to do this, because what you're doing here, you're making sure that one, when it's in safety, when the safety's on, and you do that, right, that's fine. If you heard something, and if it fired properly, then it shouldn't be doing that. Like I had with my sniper rifle just a minute ago. I don't know why it was doing it, which was quite strange, but right, so then we got it in semi-auto, and it is charged. I don't know what, well, I mean, the hammer's charged, so basically it's reloaded, and then, boom. So that's going to put us back into safety. So yeah, so you're reloading it when you take the magazine out, and then you're charging it, or, with the hammer back. So I don't mind Desert Eagles. It wouldn't be my first pick. So yeah, there you go. It's the first. Oh, that's technically the second time I've done that, because they wanted me to. I can't remember what they wanted me to do to it, but it was like in the tutorial bit. So right, that's. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh crap! I actually want. Hang on. Send back to the client using your. Oh, dang nabbit! Right, okay. I messed up on that one, chat. Because there's another area we need to go first. Well, this M1 has seen better days, hasn't it? Look at the old. Okay. Why is that? Look at the rust on that. Terrible gas cylinder that is. Like you, Charlie, yeah? Sorry, Charlie, I didn't see that underneath there then. If anyone's got any questions about the game, just, don't hesitate to ask. Or if there's something that you want to see, then, yeah, let me know. Providing that it is available, obviously, in the game. Right, I need to take all of these out. Right, that's the arm, that's the guide. Oh! I was, right, there's the elevator knob. Take out the rear sight. Is that the... yeah, cool. Right, now we should be able to take out... that's it. The butt plate. I was going to say I'd like to see you do a birthday dance, but I don't think that's in the game. No, unfortunately, it's not, Han. I am thinking... I am thinking about, like, having a showcase or a reveal, a camera reveal, at some point. But yeah, until I get everything sorted. So, i.e. the the bits, the rewards, badges, emotes, everything like that. Then once I get all of that sorted, then again I am considering doing a face reveal. But I'm not too sure yet. So I could recommend to you so many simulator games I've played. Just out of curiosity, Bethany, you are more than welcome to put simulation games in there. Because I mean I do play quite a lot of simulation games myself, so you never know. I may have even played them. So, but yeah, like, I'm mostly known for it. Oh my god, just please, if you do, you must message me to join. Yeah, I will do, Han, don't worry. I will let people know anyway. So, but yeah, I will let everyone No. Oh my lord. Yeah, look at that. The barrel's broken. The left follower's broken. The operating rod is broken. I thought the operating rod was broken. And the trigger. That's crazy. Right, dirty. So we can clean... right, okay, so let's just clean these bits first. I've got the song stuck in my head because I've got like the rock music playing on this. If you want, I'll show it quickly to you, chat, just to, you know. Hang on, if I come out of this quick, yeah, I'll show you a little bit of it. Yes, Charlie, I have. Yeah, I've got it on me PlayStation. That's the music. So, and I swear down, chat. This may just be me, but I swear it plays Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, I think it's Red Hot Chili Peppers. It might not be. I can't remember. But yep, I've played that. Yeah. Have you played? Yep, I've played that, Bethany. Yeah, I'm actually playing that through at the moment. So. Yeah, I'm actually playing that. Although I am playing it off stream because it's only the game preview. Because I'm playing on Xbox, so it's only a game preview at the moment, so it's not the full game. Ow! I think Biscuit's played everything. It wouldn't surprise. Well, I haven't played everything, but yeah. I do play my fair share of games. Let's put it that way. Right, this chat is the CNC machine or milling machine. This basically allows you to create certain parts of the weapon or the firearm. So instead of you buying it, you can literally craft it. So, but at the moment we can only do the left follower rod plate because we can't create the other ones on here because they're not. You can't make them on here basically. So yeah, we place that. Place the block in there. Turn that. This is straightforward as well. You don't have to press any of these buttons. It's literally all set up for you. So, because the machine knows what it is. Okay, what about Deconstruction Simulator? I have played Deconstruction Simulator. Not that specific one though, because it's not on console. Or I don't think it is anyway. I know there is a deconstruction one, but I haven't. The one that I'm looking at is the one of the moderators, Princess, plays, and she showcased it last year. I think it was last year. So, and I do want to. I'm waiting for that basically to come out. But I have played like other games, relating to that. I've played so many. Is Princess actually here? No, she's not here yet. I'm hoping she's going to be here. There you go. And then with that, that's pretty much pick that up, and that's that bit done. And then what you need to do now, this is one of my favourite parts. You playing DVD while the Blood Moon event is on me? I probably will do, Charlie. Yeah. So, because I've got a lot of catching up to do on that. Well, I say I've got a lot of catching up to do. There's, yeah. So right, but yes, I will be playing it, Charlie. Yeah. Right, then we got to go into here. Turn that on. Yup. Got to put our protective gear on because we're basically using the bluing tanks, so we're oxidizing it. So you can read this if you want, chat, but it's pretty straightforward. All you do is go to that one, and then you go to that one. Then you go to the hot bluing salts. Then you go back to the cold water after that come out, so the cold water is there. And then you go straight to the hot water after. And then it will come up down here. So basically it's there, hang on, yeah, the soap. Then you go to the water, cold water, then it's the bluing salts. Then it's back to the cold water, then it's the hot water, and then you just pick it up. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, yeah. That's how I... Funny enough, Bethany, that's funny that is. That's how I've done it. Because I counted 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. So it's... yeah. So right, that is that bit done, so we can come out of this room now. And then we can come over to here. It is going to want us to buy the other parts. So let's grab the other parts quick. I mean, we know, oh, no, wrong one. I wanted the store, not the, right, so, right. Okay, chap, this is a little question for everyone. What is this weapon? What is an M1 Grand? Is it a pistol, or is it a rifle, shotgun, revolver, submachine gun, or machine gun? Which one is it? Hope you enjoy the rest of your birthday and time with your family. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate that. Thank you for popping in as well. No, don't be sorry, Han. Like, never ever be sorry. You know, I can understand it's all, you know, I can understand like everyone's busy. So, and I do appreciate you popping in. So there's always another time. I want to say rifle. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, you see, Guitar Freak got it right. It's a hamster. Take care, Han. Make sure you buy yourself the game. I will do, Han, don't worry. Thank you again. So yeah, it is a rifle, yes. So, right, there you go. So we're looking for the barrel. The operating rod spring, which is here. And then the trigger housing, which we do need that, and obviously we need the trigger, otherwise the gun, you won't be able to fire the gun. So, right, and then we come back up here. Right, so that has cost 240 instead of, that's the budget, that's the customer's budget, which was 325. So I know that I've had discount off of that. So, and that is below the budget because I crafted other stuff. So we come over to here, pick up that, and then we can replace that one. We can replace the spring if it will let me. Come on. There we go. And then we can replace the rod. Come on. It's playing up now because it knows I'm showcasing it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Right, so now we got oil everything. Well, oil, not everything, but you know what I mean. Alright, just the certain parts of the M1. If that wants to work. There we go. And then one there, and then we go down to the follower. All right. Not what I thought that was then. Thought I picked up the bolt, but oh god no. Let's bring that back up. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with this game, chat. Like, you know, I haven't even done I'm not even like 30% of what you can do on this game. Alright, let's just start. If this is too far out for yourselves, chat, then let me know, because I can zoom in and out. And I can rotate the camera, so if you do want to have a look at the detail on the firearms, then just let me know. Or if there's anything you want to have a look at. Alright. But this is one of the games that I am addicted to at the moment. So, among other games as well, but this one I am definitely addicted to. One, because it is literally it is the most relaxing game, like simulation wise. So, because you haven't got, again, you're not getting timed for it, you're not getting pressured into hurrying up, or, yeah, you can literally just do what you need to do and learn about firearms. You know, it's not like it's not like you can pick up any of these anyway. Well, yeah, we won't go into that. But right, then I need to grab that. I need to put the bolt in there. Handguard. That's it. There's the rod. The lock, or the gas cylinder lock. There we go. Right. And then we've just got a couple of things around this side. There we go. That should be. There we go. Alright, so then we finish the work, we bring it over to here. Right. There we go. Yep, the safety is on. There we go. So that is good. Oh, now I wonder if this has... Here it has. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there we go. And then we can put the safety back on. Right. Instead of putting it in there, I'm going to put it in the back of the car. Don't worry, chat, I'm not nicking it. This is what I should have done with the Desert Eagle, but I didn't. Right, which one do you want to see next, chat? Do you want to see the STG-44, or do you want to have a look at the PPSH-41? Okay, Charlie says the STG. Any other takers, or are we good for that? I'm guessing we're good for that then. 44? I thought you might, Guitar Freak. I thought you might. Right, okay. The 44. Oh my god, this has seen better days, isn't it? Now let's bring it over to here. There you go, we can have get a good look on it. Wow, this has seen better days. It is rusty to heck. What has a person done to this? Damn. Right. Oh, yeah, RIP, yeah. Right. Take that. Take that. Go underneath there. Alright. That is all of that. See, I like it as well when it highlights everything. So, because again, if you're one of those that know, the ins and outs of of the firearm, then, brilliant. You don't have to worry about it. But at least with this one, it's sort of like it gives you an idea of what to take out, what you can and cannot take out yet, basically. So I can't take out the handguard yet because I need to take out this bit. So I need to take out the muzzle, then I need to take out the sight blade, so on and so forth, in order for me to take that off. So that's what I like about it. It's not just, oh, you have to take out this, and or you could take out this. Hi, hello, princess. How are thee doing? going to let me... No, okay, alright. You're not going to let me do that, alright. Don't worry, Princess. I appreciate you putting the updates or the patch notes in for the cache cleaner in the Discord. I do appreciate you doing that. Because that was actually, I read all of that because I was intrigued, but I forgot to reply to it. So yeah, thank you for doing that. Oh, you're tired. Oh dear. Well, at least you can relax now. So yeah, I will be going back to that cache cleaner though. I will be streaming that. Again, I think what we're going to do is we'll probably complete Spider-Man 2. So we can get that out of the way, and then we'll probably, come back to a little bit more simulations, and if I come across any other sort of like story-based game in that as well. So whenever there is an update for a console, I will share. I appreciate that. Thank you, Princess. Where's the... There he is. So for some reason I thought he was pointing over here somewhere then. Oh, if you do get stuck as well, chat, and you don't really, you don't know what you can take off and what not, depending on, I don't know what it is for PC, but for PlayStation it'll be square, and obviously Xbox is X. But you can have a look to see. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. It will highlight, in green. But right, so this is all unwanted. This is all broken. Oh great, the injector's broken, and the rear sight, and the front. These are just dirty, and then these are obviously all good. So what we can do is if we come... Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'm going to need to remove that. I'm going to need to remove that and that. Right, then we're going to go over to the cleaning part. Yeah, Charlie is still here, yeah. I'm guessing you like a lot of simulation games then, Bethany, if you're still here, that is. I know you also play the salvage shop game. When unloading the container, do you also feel like you play Tetris in the trucks? Let's go. Let's bring that around. There we go. Right, and then it's just a stock holder we got to do next. And then that is it. There we go. Right, and then we're going to go and do these bits over here. Right, so we can only craft the ejector, which is fine. So we'll pop that in here. Normally I would go and do other stuff whilst this is going, but where it's only the one, there's not really much point in me doing that, so... Yeah, it does feel like I do, but I'm getting containers more than I can afford. Whenever I need to load the boxes, I feel like I play Tetris. Oh, there is a game in mind, Princess. I'm pretty sure it is on PC or Steam. It's called Docked, Docked. You might want to check that out because even though yes, it is a simulation game, but it has got an actual story to it as well, which links in with the simulation and its gameplay too. Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I thought it was, Charlie. Thank you for... Yeah, thank you for... I've forgotten the word now. Help me out here, chat. Confirming. I can't think of the word that I was thinking of, but I'll just say confirming for the minute. Yeah, it's it's got me intrigued because I was watching a little bit of it. I didn't watch too much of it because again I didn't want to spoil the gameplay or anything. So well, let alone the story. So oh, hang on a minute, chat. Hang on, I've got to go and get another gas can. I forgot to. What's everyone thinking of this so far? I know it's probably only what 45 minutes, but oh no, wrong way. Alright, pop that in there. Let's turn that on first. Let's activate that because the door will close then. There we go. Yeah, I know you just joined, Princess. Oh dear. I was going to get it, but I wasn't convinced about it, and yeah, I like it, mate. Oh, that's good then. I mean, again, I saw another YouTuber stream this, so that's why, because I was a bit skeptical at first, because I was reading all of the reviews and everything, and people were saying like, oh, you can't play it, it doesn't save, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that, and I'm like, well, okay, I don't seem to have that, issue. Touch wood. Um, you know, but I mean, I have had one thing with this where it's kicked me out back to the home screen of the Xbox, but I sorted that out. So because apparently it didn't like me customizing a sniper rifle, so I just thought, all right, I won't customize a sniper rifle for the minute then. So right, yeah, you want the redwood, right? I need to pay attention to this chat because this is what I want to try and do with my one. I want to try and do this with actually one of my sniper rifles, believe it or not. So this is what I like as well. So right, there we go. Then I've got to take the templates out. I think this bit could be a bit better, but I mean, I can understand why they did it with this. So basically, chat, all I'm doing is I'm holding A down, and that's it. I'm not moving anything. I'm not controlling the rotation of it. It's literally, it's just doing it by itself. So, which I can sort of understand why it's done that. Um, so yeah, but I think they could have made it a little bit, more interactive, if that makes sense. But I can understand why they haven't, because it probably would be a pain in the backside. So, but either way, I like doing that anyway. So, and then this, I'm just shaping it into what we need. So obviously the left and right grips, and then we've got the excuse me, the stock. Alright, there's that one. You can zoom in and that as well, chat. So if you can't see it properly, you can just zoom in onto them. So, and then we pick up the parts. This is what I like as well. This bit. Watch this. So we come over to the next one. All right, and then we press start on that. We go to the wood oil. Give that a good finish on this. Alright, there's that one, and the next one. It's going to do the stock last, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it would do. Alright. There we go. And then it's going to come out, and then that's that bit done. Alright, so then we go... Oh, it's not... Oh, it didn't want us to... It didn't want us to do the actual like red parts of it. Oh, that's annoying. It's just actually wanted to make it into like from redwood. Alright, okay. Right, so the red ones are we're missing now. So if we come over to here, go on to the shop. Okay, chat. What will the STG-44 come under? Would it come under pistols, rifles, shotgun, revolver, SMGs, or MGs? MG. Okay. Charlie says MG. I think Bethany's gone. It's a shame. Okay. So we're gonna go with MG, yeah? Okie doke. Right, here we go. Ignore that, alright? It's because it's got trigger on there. Oh? No parts found. Try picking different filters. That's interesting. Okay, Des, if you're watching that, you might want to sort that out. Hang on, let me, That is really weird. So what happens if I do that then? It comes up with it. Alright, odd. Okay, we'll go with it. But yeah, you are right, Charlie, on that one. I don't know why it didn't find it for. Right, 20. So there we go. We're under the budget again. Alright, and then we come and pick up. Obviously, always make sure that you pick up your parts before you come back over to the table. Though, because it doesn't automatically go in your inventory or anything. So, which I actually quite like that, because it feels like you're interacting more with the game. You know. Alright, let's put some oil on there. Obviously, we've got to put oil on the recoil spring. Go. Right, now let's try and put this back together. I mean, that's who are we talking about? We can put this back together, chat, can't we? Alright, I am going to put these back on there first. Alright. Put that in there. Put that there. There. No, we don't want that. Can I get the thank you? Right. Now I can put that in there. That in there. And then that in there. Is the Blood Moon any different this year, Charlie? Or is it just the same as what it was last year? And have they got any decent stuff on there? Because I can't remember if the last one was, I can't remember if they had any decent outfits or stuff for the killers. Well, you know me, because I'm more of a killer main, so... Although I did get the new Survivor as well. Let's put that in there. I don't know, mate, as it comes out tomorrow. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I'll probably check it out. Right, can I put that? Yeah. Right, you're not letting me put that in, so I need to do that. Then I can do that. I don't know why I went down to that one first. Alright, then I can do that one. Sorry, not that one. Now I can do that one. Alright. Is that? Yeah. Alright, the muzzle is on. That sounded a bit weird, but... Alright. Magazine cover. I'm not going to put the magazine in just yet. Some reason, with these type of games, chat, I like putting the magazine in last. I don't know why. It's just a thing that I got to do. I don't know why. There we go. Right. And there we are. Look at that. That's looking much better, isn't it, chat? Oh, hang on. Let me just take the magazine, put it back in. Right. Then I can do that. Yep, that's cool. Right. Then what we need to do is we need to set it to semi-auto. Yep, that is good. And then we need to flick that, so we've gone back to full auto. Boom. And that is it. So that is fully tested. So now we can just flick that back and done. Not bad looking rifle, is it? I can't believe I did that with the bloody Desert Eagle. I can't believe that. Actually, what I might do, chat... Hang on, if we put this over here a minute... What I might do is, where I stupidly put that back in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that back to him. Alright? And then you're going to pick one out of here, chat. Alright? So we have 2 Glocks that we can have a look at. Alright, one's completely rusted over. Or we've got a Winchester 21. And I know how much Guitar Freak likes the old shotguns. Alright, and then we've got a Colt M19. We've got an M4. We got an RPG. So, right, Charlie, okay, you choose the Glock 17, so you got to choose which one. Oh, okay, no, Charlie, oh, no, okay, Charlie's gone for the RPG instead. Benelli. Oh, dear. Oh. Well, it's either the Glock or the RPG then. Benelli. You want the RPG, Charlie, yeah? Alright, we'll go for the RPG. Right. What one were you going to choose, Guitar Freak, or did you not know? Don't forget, Princess, you can vote as well, if you want to say. Yeah, is that the RPG? Yeah, that is, right, okay. So, let's get on and do that. Right, these magazines are a pain in the backside to open up. Because you've got to unscrew that bit, then you've got to take that out, then that. Which then allows you to take the inner side out, which is that bit there. Then it allows you to take that out, then you can take this bit out. Yeah, I'm not done yet. I don't mind, mate. Your birthday, you're cool. Ah, don't know. Don't give me that, Guitar Freak. I know. Do you know? I honestly thought that you were going to choose like the M4 or something. To be honest with you, Guitar Freak. Although I do appreciate you saying that, you know, I'm just trying to get everyone, you know, trying to interact with everyone. You know, trying to get people involved. Why did that not do that? That was odd. So, oh yeah, this is it, yeah. So let's just say that I didn't know where I was going. If I hold X down, it highlights everything for me. As well. So, and then once you master certain weapons, you can actually disassemble them faster. It gives you the option down the bottom. It will just automatically do it for you. So, right, okay. So so the stock is unwanted. The magazine body, the magazine box, and the firing pin's broken. So, okay. Well, that definitely wouldn't have worked because the firing pin's broken then. And then we wouldn't have been able to put any ammo in there anyway because they're both broken. So, yeah, that was a good start, isn't it? So, right, it doesn't want the stock, so we'll dump the stock. Right, then we can leave the table. It's not going to want us to do that, but we can clean... We can clean the bottom spring for the magazine. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Clean the bottom spring for the magazine. There we go. Again, Guitar Freak, I do really appreciate that sub earlier. I'm very, very, very grateful for that. Thank you. Right, then we can come over to here because we're going to need to make a, we're going to need to make a new stock, and it's actually wanting the oak, so we'll come out and we'll grab that. Let's just get the... It's just very, like, quick, like, very sensitive with the controls when doing that. What's everyone up to over the weekend then? Anything good? Has anyone got any plans? Alright, so yeah, we just need to file this down into the shape of the stock. It feels like I'm blooming playing the dinosaur fossil hunter. Alright, then we can sand the stock down. Oh, look at this, it's taking shape quite nicely now. I'll grab that and then we'll come off of there, we'll go onto this bench. Give it that beautiful oak finish. Oh, look at that, chat. Alright, and then we'll just put some wood oil on there as well. Make it stand out. I'm glad that you're liking this, Charlie, as well. So now you know, or now you know what it's like. You know, I don't know if it's on offer or not. I picked this up quite cheap, so... Yeah, right, then we just got to buy the rest of the parts again. I keep doing that. I keep going over to the wrong bloody side. Alright, we'll do this, and then we can go to... Right, so we're going to need the body. We don't need the screw. We do need the cover, though. And then we do need the firing pin, because, as we know, chat, the firing pin's broken. Where the bloody hell is it? Is that on the next page? It's probably on the next page, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Boom. So, are we under the budget? Oh, no, we're actually on the budget. Deadlined on the budget. Alright. So, again, grab all of that. Grab all of this. Right, we'll replace that one. And we'll replace that one. Not making any plans at the moment, mate. Took Mum to the hospital this morning and lost my... Oh, dear. Now waiting for an appointment for Mum to go for it and... Oh, great. Okay. Well, sorry to hear that, Guitar Freak. I hope your mum is doing okay, though. For some reason, I thought the appointment and that was later on for some reason. Guitar Freak, I don't, you know. But at least it's all... You know, at least you don't have to go out later on tonight like what you did the other week. That was annoying. Alright, there we go. Let's put this back together now. So we've got all new parts. We've changed the stock over now. We've actually made that one ourselves, so which is good. Yeah, I don't know what I've got planned over the weekend. You know, obviously went to Marwell. Went to the zoo like last weekend, so I'll probably just have a chill weekend this, to be honest with you. Alright, there's that. There's that. Have you had any news, Princess, about that deconstruction game that you play? Because I've looked that up, because I was just curious, like, to see if I could find it, to see if it was coming out on console, but I've heard nothing about it yet. I'm just hoping that I looked up the right one as well. Oh, right, 10 past 10. Waiting for an appointment for Mum to have her elbow replaced. She's really set up. Oh dear. Is that what they've actually told you then? with what the X-ray has shown more than. I'll take it. Because didn't they say it wasn't as bad as what they what they thought it was or something? I hope you don't mind me chatting about this, Guitar Freak. I do apologise. I don't mean to. Alright, let's take the drum out. Put the drum back in. No, that's not what I need. No, can we... Right, this is why I don't deal with blooming machine guns, because they just never work for me. Alright. Thank you. And you want me to put it back in safety mode. Oh, safe on. Alright, there we go. Alright. Change it to full auto. Yes, it didn't. Right. Oh, crap. Hang on. Change that back. There we go. Alright. That's loaded. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Load that. And then you want me to put it on full auto. Oh. Okay. Alright. Now fire it. Hey, there we go. Alright, then we can just put it back into safety mode now. Or safety mode. We can put the safety back on. Right, so what's happened to this RPG then? What do they want with this? Oh my god, it's seen better days, I'll tell you that for a start. We have a client who drops by from time to time to blow up stuff on our shooting range. He would like a personalised piece. I'm providing a launcher from my stock. It's in bad shape, so I understand fixing it and improving it will take a lot of work. Great. You actually want you want a scope on the RPG? Okay. All right. We'll do that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's what we were told, and that's why the scan was so late, because it was okay. Get there today, and the specialist has said she has smashed the elbow up. Multiple fracture, 3 breaks, torn ligaments, and bone splinters. Bloody hell. It was a bit stupid how they've, how it's taken them this long, though, to do that. I hope he has a good budget. I'm hoping he's got a good budget as well, Charlie. Because if he's not, then, yeah. He should have, especially for the parts that he wants. Or for the part that he wants, not the part. Because, if I remember rightly, the scope for an RPG is not cheap. And I'm hoping that the firing pin's okay as well, yeah. To be honest with you, I think the majority of it just needs cleaning. Yeah, I may have to... Yeah, see, there's still little parts. Pin cap, take that out. Alright, then we can take this off. And we can unscrew that one. And then we can unscrew that one. And that one. Alright. Then we can take that off, or take the cover off. There we go. And we'll move that to the left a bit. Right, and we've got the pin cap again, or part of it anyway. There's the firing pin. Right, I could have sworn I saw there it is. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I bet you were, Guitar Freak. I bet you were. My missus says happy birthday, mate. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank your missus for me. Thank you. Alright, so you don't want the grips, which I got a funny feeling that you're gonna want me to make them. Which I have, to be honest with you, I have no issue with that, because what I'm going to do is if we come over to here, yeah, so we can make the 3 of them. Alright, okay. We'll start with the side frame spring first. Close that down. Right, there's a reason why it does want me to use the sandblasting, but I won't do that just yet. Alright, because I need to, the pass that I'm making from here, I'm going to need to sandblast it as well anyway. I'm going to need to go back in, I'm going to need to use the oxidize anyway, so there's no point in me doing that, then oxidizing it, then coming back and doing these, and then oxidizing these ones. I might as well just do it all at the same time then. So, the only downfall with this bit is sort of the more time-consuming one, because you got like, it's got 23 point, well, 2019. You get the point. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, chat. Sorry, I've triggered myself a little bit today. Right, there we go. Yeah, then we can take that out. Right. And then, so we've got the scope rail mount and the actual scope rail itself. So what we can do is, we've got to open that up again. It's not a beer, no, it's Sprite, but I have got some of my whiskey with me. So, I know it's 4 o'clock, but, to me it's, it's my birthday. So, normally I don't drink apart from like Christmas, but I thought, sod it. I'm a year away from the big number, so I thought, nah, sod it. So yeah, so we got to use the chemical room so we can oxidize it, but I will do this one first. I'll use a sandblasting, then we have got to make the stock on that up as well. So, but we'll do these bits first to get these out of the way, because these are the most pain in the backside bits. Okay. Hey, you're not that far off from me, Guitar Freak. Right, I'll start doing that. Oh, I'll tell you what. I felt old yesterday. No, yesterday, this morning, after my workout that I did yesterday, flip me. I thought to myself, like, why? I've just added more and more to it. Right, that's that bit done. So we can, yeah. So we've only got one bit that we can craft now. See, we can't craft a scope, which is quite a shame, but then again, that's understandable. Alright, we can turn that on. Still older than me. I only buy a couple of months though, Guitar Freak. Laugh out loud. I'm guessing the princess is having dinner. That's why she's gone quiet all of a sudden. It's either that or she's playing on something. I know what you're like, princess, when you go quiet. Do you know, Chad, for some reason I had a real big craving to play Path of Titans recently again. I don't know why. It's probably because I've been watching like documentaries and that on Netflix. They've got like the Walking with Dinosaurs, but by it's moderated and that by Morgan Freeman. So it's like the newer versions. So, But yeah, for some reason it's just got me really into that, and I don't know why. Alright. But I mean, the game's okay. It just gets a bit. It's a bit hard when you're playing it by yourself. So especially when you're trying to grow up, when you try and grow up, it's you gotta watch out for predators, like big predators, which is also kind of fun in a way, getting chased by a blooming T-Rex when you're like a little one. It's yeah. Or sometimes you may come across nice players that will help you out and look after you whilst you grow up, and then when you grow up, you can return the favour by helping someone else out. I always do that. Apparently they've added some new creatures or dinos and that into that as well, so I might have a look. Yeah, this is what I'm doing, chat. I'm sandblasting. Basically, like little small beads and that I'm hitting against this, or that are coming out. It's actually quite cool how you could do all of this. I mean, some bits obviously take longer, but what game you talk about? Path of Titans, Charlie. A lot of people mistake it for the Isle, but the Isle's only on it's only on PC. So whereas Path of Titans is sort of like the other version of it. Well, it's a completely different game, but it's Dino related. You can come across if you go onto someone's server, like you've got loads of mods for like certain dinos or mythical creatures or just made up creatures, which annoy me. That's why I never be the made up ones, because it's just stupid. So but if people, I mean, that's if people like it, then that's up to them. But yeah, it's for me, it just spoils the game for me. I like to stick with the with the dinos and whatnot. Someone put a random penguin on there that you could grow up from being a little baby penguin to a full adult. But every time, and not only that, like majority of the time, if you were that penguin, you wouldn't get killed. Like no one could bring themselves to to kill that penguin. It was actually quite funny. Come on, thank you. I reckon, Charlie, you and Snapped might like that Path of Titans. It is PvP based, but it's a rarity that that you will come across anyone. If you do, then the servers have got to be pretty full, and because the maps are massive, so you got to do like little tasks and that to grow up as well. So you got to like go and collect stuff and and whatnot. But the majority of the time you got to eat, drink. So, but again, like this game is one of the best simulation games that I've played. Mostly because it's just chilled. Like I can do what I need to do as well as I can talk to I can talk and interact with everyone, and that's what I like. I'll kill the penguin. I've played enough Ark. I'm immune to Penguin Massacre. Oh, with this one, Guitar Free, you won't. Trust me. I've seen a lot of people walking around because you can have like saber-tooth tigers and that on there as well. You can have the Deinosuchus. What's the other one? Not the Deinosuchus, the other one. Dinotherium. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, you can have that. Like someone's been, or someone walks around with there, and yeah, it's massive. Especially if you're like a little baby, and then all of a sudden all you see is this massive, like Dinotherium like walking past. You gotta be careful not to get stomped on. Penguin magic. I would have eaten the penguin. Wow, you lot are just terrible. I do apologise, Chad, that I'm just blabbering on as well. I'll get back to the game, shall I? Oh, alright, that was a bit easy to sand, but alright. Alright, grab all of them. Alright, I'm going to go over to here. I've got to give the oil. It would have been a perfect food. Well, yeah, I must admit, yeah. Because I haven't seen it since. Well, mind you, I haven't played it for a while, but I saw it like a couple of times, and people like, all like the dinos and that I saw walking past it or walking near it would just ignore it. But it did try and cross the river once, and this massive Dinosuchus just come out of nowhere, and it like the little penguin thought that it was gunning for him, but it wasn't. It was gunning for the dino that was coming up behind it, but yeah, it just looked like that it was gunning for it. Oh, hang on a minute. Why are you telling me to do that again? Hang on, chat. Bear with me. Is it because it didn't make the? Alright, we've made them from the CNC machine. Did I not have all of the parts? Left one. How am I missing the left one? Trigger grip. Oh, wait a minute. I've got the trigger grip, haven't I? Yeah, so that's just the grip left one. What? Okay, that is weird. Why did it not make the... Oh, did I accidentally take that off? I think I might have accidentally taken that off without realising. Oops. Penguin mistreatment. Penguin cruelty. um, okay, okay. Oh it was quite terrible, Prince. It was a good thing that I wasn't streaming it when I played that, because I'm not gonna lie, like it takes a lot to blimmin', get me on edge, like scare wise, but yeah, that I wasn't expecting it, just because he just comes shooting out of the blooming water, and I was like, whoa, okay, can't yeah, and we thought he was gonna go, we thought the Dinosuchus was going after the penguin, but luckily it was going after the iguanodon that was behind it, or that was trailing up behind it. But I don't know why, I don't know why the Dinosuchus did that for. It was really weird. Penguin steaks, definitely. Right, let's go to the scopes. You want an RPG one, which is there. That's 175, and there you go. So all they've paid for, because I've saved them money, all they've paid for is the scope. They haven't paid for anything else. So that's why I recommend, because that don't go to me. That goes to the S&B. So I've saved them money on that, which then in theory I'll get it. Sort of bunch of penguin killers. Oh yeah, I was going to say, Princess, you haven't seen nothing if when Guitar Freak was playing Ark. It was a good thing that we didn't play Ark when he was in a penguin mood. Trust me on that one. Although to be fair, you have to kill penguins in order to get the polymer. But yeah, enough about that. I will not be going back to that game until Wildcard get their butts sorted. Because it was... Why? Okay, this is really weird. Why can't I see where it is? Hang on, I'm going to... Ah, there it is. Flip me, I couldn't even see that then. Alright, that's better. We have got all of the parts here, so what I'm going to do... We're going to do... Put the breech back in, we'll put the shields back over it. Pin, and then screw that up. We'll do that. And then that. We'll do this one as well, so because then at least we know that this is all secure then. It's a bit odd how they wanted to do that. Oh, sorry, how they didn't want me to change bits, but I suppose in a way it didn't really need it, did it? Which is a shame though, chat, about that Ark game, because it did have the potential of being quite a good game. Especially with like the whole survival and, you know, dino related, but I think they got a bit carried away with it. Or not carried away with it, if you wanna. It's alright, I'm just sorting out the trigger and everything. Right, let's put the casing back over. Come on. There we go. Right, let's put that back up there. Secure that to there, and then we can just put the grip guard on the other side. There we go. Do that, do that. Screw that back down. Secure that part. Put the sight slide back on. Oh, no. There we go. Did that only require... Okay. And voila! It has a scoop. It's a video game. I'll happily slaughter anything in a game, with the exception of dogs. Hurt a dog and I'll turn into John Wick. Tis true. Well, that is odd. That is really odd. Why is that? That shouldn't be doing that. There we go. Right. Sorry, it's me not paying attention. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put it back into safety. Can we... Right, hang on. Let me just do that. There we go. Right. I am no good with RPGs, chat, so just to let you know. But we have to go and test. So guess where we're going? We're going to go to the grenade launcher part first. So I can gear this embarrassing part out the way. Now normally, I'll do this bit last. They've made the blooming button to open the doors the same button as the jump. I don't like that. Oh, no, wrong button. See, it did it again. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. Right, so, oh, hang on. Would help if I actually... Oh, let's put the safety back on. Should we go for... Yeah, we'll go for that one. We've got to select that. There we go. So it's going to ask us to go over to here. There is another one that you can do over the other side there. But this is what I mean. You haven't got any rectal, so you can't actually see where you're firing. So, but you can, however, do that with the, obviously, you know, if you had the scope. If you didn't have the scope, then you would go like that. Boom! And then you have got to reload. Let's try and fire one without using the scope. Yeah, see, I need to aim a little bit higher than what I thought I was. I am terrible with RPGs, chat, so I do apologise about the bad aim. How far do I need to aim up then? About there? Okay. Right, then we've got to move over to here. Yeah, I'm terrible with RPGs. Fire! What? Did that go? Oh my god, I went straight over the top of him. Right, hang on. Let me just aim down a bit. That was too far, Biscuit. You know what? I'm just going to use the scope. It's easier. I actually forgot I had the scope. And I still missed. There we go. You kill that hill. Well, the hill shouldn't be there, should it? It got in my way. Alright, if I aim it about there... Oh, wait a minute. I think I've been mislooking at the scope as well. If I get this, I think I may have... Yeah. Right, okay, I know where I'm aiming with it now. It makes sense. Well, through the scope anyway. Yeah, there we go. Right. Next fight, Mount Everest. Right, and we're gonna go boom! Flip me, I fired that behind him. Although it probably still would have killed him because the God, the impact on that. Right, I can't miss these, surely not. I still did. Oh no, I got one of them. Yeah, the aiming on that's a bit weird. But oh, there you go. It tells you all of these stats. Right, so we now know that. Hang on, let me put that on there. I'm not going to load it or anything. We now know that works, and it's the scope and that is okay with it. What I like, and you don't get this a lot with games, chat. If you look at the scope now, it actually showcases where I'm walking past as well. So if I aim over there, you can see the tank there. That's what I like about it. Like certain games don't do that. So, and I like that. It makes the game even more, realistic. So now what we're going to do, chat, is we're going to go over to the shooting range because I need to just test out that M1. It's a shame I won't be able to test out that Desert Eagle. But right, then we're going to go over. See, that's what I'm going to be looking through there. So, let me put the safety on. So, we'll probably stick it at the 100 mark. And then I'm going to have the 50 as well. Alright, let me just take that off as safety. Okay. I mean, the recoil on this a bit. But yeah. Top left hand corner, chat, you can see with the green dots where I'm hitting. And the thing is, it's very sensitive, so you've got to get it sort of near the right spot before you can fire it. Right, then we're going to take the 50 off, and we're actually going to try it with these ones. But yeah, see now because we know that obviously like the bullet drops. So I've got to try and probably aim it about there. Right, okay, that's a bit too high, but flip me, did you see the recoil on that then, chat? That's a bit better. But yeah, I only come here to test everything out, like to test the weapons out. I don't, with my own weapons, I'm still in the middle of like, looking them up. Over there, you can do clay shooting. But it always recommends you to have like shotguns, which is obviously the best ones for clay shooting. So, right, then we're going to go to the CQC part, and this is where the majority of the time I will test the weapons out properly. Well, not properly, but other weapons. So, right, so we're going to test out the PP. So, let's stick it on that one. All right. Okay, we're going to start with single burst or single firing, just on this part, and then you could you'll notice when I change to full auto. Again, you've got no reticle, so you have to aim it yourself. It would help if I took it off of safety mode first. How the heck did I miss that guy? I was hoping I could make it all the way through there without having to, but I'm thinking, like, no. The drum's getting ever so low. Yeah, right, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that, to be honest with you, chat. You can tell how many times I've done this course. Alright, let's test the STG. Alright. Again, single fire first. Yeah. And then... Yep. Ooh. I was pushing it a little bit with that invisible. It nearly ended up hitting the civilian. Alright, reload on that one. Go straight through. Yep. Boom. Boom. 16. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, do you know what? I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with all of them, to be perfectly honest with you. So then we could go back to the workshop. Has anyone got any? Can anyone hear me still?